Hey all, this is a review of the 12th album of the first 20 that got me into death metal. You might be wondering where number 11 got to. Well, number 11 is at death's door and I haven't reviewed the fucker, so no review. So this is number 12, Realm of Chaos. This is also one of the oldest reviews I've still got. I read it back in, must have been 2001, I suppose. So it's short, it's not what I'd say now, but I'm not going back to rewrite the fucking thing. It's been sitting there for a very long time now. But anyway, here goes. This is one of the heaviest albums ever recorded. So even right from the start, that's a load of shit, isn't it? The guitars are tuned down to bass frequencies. In the recording of the album, the bass was tuned down so far at one point that the strings would not vibrate. Even Carl Willett's vocals have been electronically lowered by a harmonizer. The result is an album of subterranean subsonic depth. Despite the enormous sound Bolt Thrower produced, their riffs always remain clear and the drums snappy. There is double kick bass abuse throughout this album, one of Bolt Thrower's trademarks. The songs are catchy and have an almost sing-along quality unusual for the grindcore genre. World Eater and the title track stand out as classic tracks from the album, and it's not unusual to find yourself growling along Willett style hours after hearing these songs. The subject matter is the Bolt Thrower staple, war, well embellished by the amazing artwork from the Games Workshop. This was Bolt Thrower's last grindcore release before they strayed towards the death metal stylings of their subsequent albums. This album is a landmark for extreme music. At a time when Carcass, Napalm Death and Righteous Pigs, Terrorizer and Extreme Noise Terror were noisily trying to break the speed of sound, only Bolt Thrower and Godflesh were truly exploring the sonic possibilities of creating massive walls of sound rather than just being noisy. There should be a picture of this album under the definition of heavy in the dictionary. So you see, yeah, that's a fairly old review and that's a bit shit. And like I said, not what I'd say about it now, but well, I think reviews should, remain as a snapshot in time of what you thought at the time and what you knew, as in, what I was labelling the band as a grindcore band at the time because, well, they did come out of the hardcore crust grind scene that had emerged at the, in the UK at the time. But, I mean, these days it'd be considered more death metal than it was when I first started reading about them. But, yeah, so anyone who wants to pick it apart because I've got the genres wrong, they can just fuck off because, well, that's what I was thinking at the time, even though that's not really what I'm thinking now. But anyway, let me know what you think.